Okay, so it's been a bit since I've last done a video. My last one doing quite well. Don't know where you all came from, but hi. So basically, here is the situation. This video is going to be a sequel to a previous video because um, I'm bankrupt in terms of ideas. So I've been up to a lot of stuff lately in terms of design. So one of the big things that I've done is I decided to try Blender. I figured because of my course, I was like, I need to do some 3D modeling. So I took the rite of passage that every new Blender user does. Blender Guru's donut tutorial. I thought this was just one video. Oh my god, what a ball ache. It was great. The end result is here. Great, cool. And then right at the end, he was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do some ray tracing on this." And I'm like, "No, we're not. No, we're not. I will render it the fastest way possible because of energy bills and also time. This isn't ray traced. He wanted me to ray trace a donut. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. I followed along all the way. Here it is. Here it is. So yeah, that was just like a neat little project for me. One to go on the ArtStation account. What else have I been doing? A big one. A big one, actually, which you can actually get involved in if you wish. So, in my last games design video, I talked about solving a problem that no one had. And that was a lack of crappy movie tie-in games. I created Oppenheimer, which is a Flappy Bird ripoff where you play as J. Robert Oppenheimer's head and you bounce through missiles that look like the pipes from Flappy Bird. I uploaded that to TikTok. It got favorably good reviews, and someone even went as far to say, put it on the Play Store. I'm like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. I did. It's up there now if you want to play it. Link in the description. This was not straightforward. I had to pay like £22 for a developer account. Compared to all the other options, that was cheap. For Apple, if I wanted to get it on Apple devices, I'd have to pay a rolling yearly subscription of £100, which I'm just not doing. But with Google Play, I only had to make a one-time payment of £22, and I can now do that. When you upload a game to the Google Play Store, you have to provide a bunch of things. One of them is a privacy policy, and you have to have the link to the website that hosts the said privacy policy. Naturally, I had none of this. So here's what I did. I told them, yep, it has no data collection, it collects nothing from the player, they just click and play and that's it. I do nothing else. I made ChatGPT write a privacy policy for me indicating that I receive no data or collect no data from this app, copied and pasted that into a Google Doc, shared the link, put that in there, and they just turned around and said, okay. It didn't actually get through the first bit of screening. I thought that was because of the privacy policy. No, it was actually because in the description I mentioned Flappy Bird. And they don't enjoy it when you mention other apps in the description of your app. Because I guess to them it's like, oh, you're trying to make money off someone else's name, I guess. Again, it's free. I'm not making money off it. I just did it to see if I could do it. And I did. So if you have an Android device, it's supported on almost all of them. So if you want to play that, you most certainly can do. Link in the description, and it'll be in a pinned comment below. Yeah, enjoy. It's nothing special. It doesn't even have audio because I couldn't or didn't want to figure that part out because the whole process drove me absolutely mental. It is the only thing I will ever make on the Unity engine. So, please enjoy it. So one of my courses for university in the games design course I'm doing, I have to build an interior inspired by a game of my choice. Now, I had the perfect idea for this one. I will be building an interior inspired by Control. If you're not familiar with Control, it's made by the same people that did Alan Wake 1 and 2, and also American Nightmare, and also Quantum Break. Control follows Jesse Chambers as she works her way through the Federal Bureau of Control, which has been taken over by an otherworldly entity. So the Federal Bureau of Control is like a office-based building with heavy brutalist elements to it. The brutalist aesthetic, which I love it. I love it to death. And I thought this is a perfect idea. This is a perfect idea to try and build and replicate, but inspire, not copy, inspire. Remember that, Aaron. So, basically, that's the one I'm doing. Inadvertently, though, I've picked probably one of the hardest aesthetics you can try and make. And I know this because the designers of the game said so themselves in this book, where they said that brutalism is difficult to replicate and make. So I've got a lot of research to do before I do it, and hopefully do it right. So that's one thing I've been doing. Again, in general, I've been playing a lot of games. I've been playing a lot of games. I've been playing Cyberpunk, Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't done a video on Baldur's Gate 3. I might do a fully fledged review on that. I actually had to do a full-blown presentation for a turn-based game at uni, and thank fuck that I've been playing Baldur's Gate, because I don't usually play turn-based games. This is a very rare occurrence for me, and turns out is probably my second favourite game of the year. It was first until 2 days ago when Alan Wake 2 came out, because Alan Wake 2 is probably my game of the year. It's the best horror game I've played since Resident Evil 2's remake. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. I've been very, very, very busy. Oh, I also got a cat. She's currently in the front room under the sofa at the moment. We actually got her today. She's very nervous. She got very frightened, obviously, by the whole switch up in her life, and is currently passed out under the sofa. I will provide a picture of her somewhere. Her name is Summer. And yeah, that is about it. Thank you all very much for watching. This video doesn't come out that long, but I will probably whiffle waffle somewhere in between, maybe add something in post or whatever, fuck. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video, which is hopefully going to be Alan Wake 2 based, but we'll see. Thank you very much. Bye now.